you said about 3 years ago it started, right? The
Yes.
fibromyalgia. And then you got it diagnosed when?
I felt it about 3 years ago, and I just got diagnosed probably about 2 months ago.
Oh, just 2 months ago.
Yeah, something
Okay.
like that.
And did he or she suggest any steps or anything? Like, did he give you medication, or what did he or she suggest, your doctor? On your body right now, what is the worst one or two areas of pain?
The worst is my hands,
Okay.
my face.
And your face? Hands and face, right? Okay, so you said your hands and your face.
Hands,
Okay,
face.
great.
Hmm.
How are your hands now? Are they the skin's okay or no?
No, no, they're bad.
Can I see if you don't mind?
I don't know if you can.
Is it
I
on
don't.
the outside or outside, right? Okay, I see
It's
it. It looks like
in here.
on your knuckles? Okay.
Yeah, in here, and under my fingernails on these fingers.
I see a little bit of discolor. Okay.
They're in. It's like in the ends. It's like
Okay.
it's coming out.
In the ends. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, they didn't mention that part, so I'm glad you mentioned that.
It is possible. They told me yesterday.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not possible, but they said that these are the symptoms, and sometimes they don't cover all. So I've just mentioned it to you that I didn't learn about that. Okay, so hands and face, and then on your. Let me make it thorough. So, on the fingers is the fingertips as well as on the sides, right?
Yes. Yes.
Fingertips.
Yes.
Anywhere else? Did I miss
In
something?
between the palms of
Oh,
my hand.
inside as well.
It's coming out the palms of my hands also.
This area. Okay.
Mhm. Yes.
So that's painful too. Okay.
Very.
Um. All right. What else? Okay, I'm going to focus on the hands.
Actually, in my eyes also.
Your eyes?
Yes.
And underneath, like the lids, or?
Underneath, inside, in between the eyelid and the eyeball, the area
Okay.
around.
I mean, inside, like above. I mean, your
Up and bottom, upper and
okay.
bottom.
Jean, are you able to stand for about six minutes just to help clear some negative energy, recalibrate some of your energy?
Okay.
And so, say to stand for like 8 minutes. The first 4 minutes is going to be one tool. The second 4 minutes is going to be with a different tool. Okay, you don't have to do anything. If you're sensitive to energy, you might feel a bit of a gravitational pull, just like up and down a little bit. You may or may not. There's no right or wrong.
Okay.
It just means the energy is moving around. Okay, because
Mhm.
we'll need your energy to be a bit more looser and a bit more expanded in order to. Um, so we have some energies to work with, some good energies to work with. Okay. And Jean, have you done energy healing before?
No.
No? Okay, the first time, right? Okay. I'm just looking at your aura, your energy field.
Mhm.
See if I can right. So you said you're up until 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes?
I wake up at one
Oh,
o'clock
you
in the morning.
wake up.
Yeah, and most of the time I'm up about 3.
So it's like 2 hours sleep then a
Not a
night?
lot.
So you're up. Oh, so when do you actually go to sleep? But like,
Sometimes I go to bed early, and then I'm up real early. Sometimes I go to bed late, and I'm up very early. So it's just
okay,
nothing's working.
okay. And has this progressed over the 3 years, or has it been the same?
Yes.
So it's gotten
Yes.
worse in the last few years, or gotten worse since 3 years, right?
Yeah. And my body also twitches. It
Or
it will jerk.
can you give me like the whole body will jerk, or
No, it'll be all of a sudden my arm will jerk, my leg will move, my
like a
foot.
muscle, like a muscle spasm, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Did Dad tell you that I lost the hair on my body?
No.
Yeah, I also lost all my hair on my arms, my hands, my skin, and recently I just lost I don't know how much hair.
Okay, so one thing I want to ask, Jean, did you go through anything stressful like before this
I
happened? Can you tell
My
me what?
identical twin died.
Your husband died?
No, my identical twin.
Oh, sorry, it got cut out, so that's why you're identical. Oh my gosh, that's a big thing. Okay,
We were
so
we didn't have to talk.
oh, okay, is that kind of relationship like really, really close, like telepathic?
Yes.
Okay, when was that, Jean?
That was about 3 years ago also.
Okay, that's why. Okay, there's got to be emotional because like there's so much going on that
Yes.
I feel it now. Now that you talk about it, I feel it in my heart. Okay.
She died of Lou Gehrig's.
She died of
Lou Gehrig's,
Lou Gehrig?
ALS. Mm-hmm.
Gehrig's. Okay, Lou Gehrig. What was her name, Jean?
Louise.
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 I spelled it right. How do you spell Lou Gehrig's? Lu.
If you just put ALS, it should bring it up.
Oh, ALS. Okay, got it. And did she suffer when she died?
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah, 4.
Okay. Oh, 4 years. She suffered for 4 years.
Yes.
Okay. That's one thing I read that is usually something stressful before from the commentators. I was read those as well. So some people mentioned that I went through something really. I didn't have a day off for 12 years, and then like a year later he had 3 years of this or something like that. Yeah. So I noticed that was a common pattern from the commenters. Okay. And with other diseases as well that I've helped people with, like there's some similarities. That's why I asked if there's something that happened before, because usually it's okay. So part of my work involves the heart, because in 2009 I worked with a holistic coach. She was a chiropractor for 25 years. A lot of her work was based on the heart. So she even wrote a book called Conversations with the Heart. So whenever I work with my clients with chronic pain, maybe not so much with, I didn't focus on that much with Doug, but with a lot of my clients, I focus on the heart a lot, and I guide them to reconnect with their heart, because a lot of their chronic pain is holistic, right? So it needs the engine of the body, so to speak. That's what I like to call it. But the heart is a very intelligent organ. So it's called heartmathinstitute.org. And it has scientific proof that when the heart is working optimally, its energetic field is a foot greater in diameter than that of the brain. Not to say that it's more important than the brain, but that it is equally as important as the brain. Now, in a Western culture, we are taught that the brain is much more important than the heart, or the heart's not even mentioned, so it just automatically becomes that way, right? Mm-hmm. Now, in order for us to have optimum health and for us to have optimum healing, we need to learn how to reconnect with the heart, because our heart operates in such a way in that it records everything you think, feel, say, and act upon. Okay? And your heart is speaking to you, like, and when I say you, I meant in general to everyone. Our heart is speaking to us every moment, every second. I'm going to switch to tool now. You can just keep standing there.
Okay.
So, for example, when a way that our heart speaks to us is, like, say you do something, like you go for a walk in the woods, right? Or you go in nature and you go for a swim or something, right? And you do this for a few days or more. So each day you do that, because it's good for you, your body tends to gain more vitality because the electromagnetic field of the earth is a certain frequency and it protects you for 24 hours. But the point is that you're doing something good for you, right? So your heart speaks in one way, saying by increasing its vitality, it's its way of telling you, hey, you're on the right track. Now it goes the opposite way too. So if we don't listen to our heart and do things that are not aligned with, our health or for us in any way, then our body will speak to us in different ways. Right. And sometimes if we don't listen, if we don't hear our heart because we're too busy or whatever the reason is, or we just aren't taught to listen to our heart, right? That's very, very fair factor. That's common for all of us. Then over the long run, your body could speak to you in pain, which it does for many, many people. And that's what, I've been teaching people. So then that's why, and then that's one reason why it's really important to reconnect the heart. So when we don't listen to our heart or do things that are good for our heart, it loses energy. It needs to be recharged, so to speak, right. In order for it to, go back to its better, healthier way of functioning, which it was before. It needs to have, TLC for the heart. So it's just some attention and more oxygen and just intention. Our intention is very strong, okay? Like there's a heat that emits from our hand. So even putting your hand on your heart and reconnecting and even saying out loud or inside if you're not comfortable, just say like, I'm listening to you now. I'm going to listen to you more now. And never don't choose to feel bad because you did it before, because a lot of us, we aren't taught that, so it's just focus on the heart and give it your love and intention. Focus on appreciation and even the word love on your heart. So that helps to energize your heart. It doesn't take much, but it needs to be done. It's like a plant, you have to water a plant, Yes. So that's a really, really important that why I'm talking about it now, but that we must do in order for you to have any kind of noticeable improvement.
I'm not supposed to be driving because of my medication. Okay. I don't get to do a lot at all. And as far
okay, because your energy level is probably lower too, right? Oops, did I mute it?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes.
And then can I ask you what kind of medication you're taking? Like, is it a lot right now, or?
Right now it's blood pressure medicine, and a fixer for anxiety, gabapentin. I'm taking antibiotic. I've been taking antibiotics for quite a while.
Antibiotics for
these spots.
Okay, on your hand, right?
All over.
Oh, all over.
Yeah. On my arms, my back, my legs, my feet. It's everywhere. In my hair.
Oh, your hair too? Arms, back.
And my ears. Oh, my ears are terrible.
Like around the ears or inside?
No, inside. Yes.
Okay.
So not in my eardrum, but just around it.
Around it? Okay, so not where the wax is, but around it, right?
Yeah, it's like inside, all inside. It feels like I have glass coming out of my skin.
Coming out of your skin. Okay, that sounds painful. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
So arms, back, feet, arms.
Legs.
Okay, arms, back. Your hands, okay. Everything, basically, okay. All right. Okay, so I'm just putting in positive energy into your field. Just give it another couple minutes.
Sure.
Okay. So Jean, even if you could put one of your hands on your heart now, that would be good.
Beating.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna go back to your sister, Louise. 4 years. Okay. When your sister died, You saw her like through her.
I didn't see her when she died. I was there. I was getting ready to go up. We were going to go up, but she had already went, and I didn't see her physically before she died or when she died.
Okay. Did you see her grave or?
She was not buried. She was.
Oh, cremated? Cremated?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and my niece dumped her, in the ocean.
Okay. So have you like talked to her, whether in your heart or out loud?
No.
Okay.
No.
I think you need to do that, Jean.
I can't.
Because it's too heartbreaking.
I saw her not being able to even open her eyes.
Okay. So okay.
That probably is a big problem.
So you saw her not being able to open her eyes, you said, right? It's okay. It's okay if you cry, let it out. So when you saw her, she wasn't able to open her eyes, you said?
She couldn't talk. She couldn't move. She was a 3-person assist.
Oh, she needed that much help.
Yes.
Is it for 4 full years? She needed 3 people?
Basically that was probably, I want to say, about 1.5 years, maybe.
Okay. You can sit down now, hon. You can sit down
good.
now. Okay. Okay. About 1.5 years. Okay, got it.
She suffered a lot, and her husband didn't want to be with her. He didn't help at all.
Yeah, you're carrying a lot of the energy. I can feel it. Can you angle your there you go. Thank you. Okay.
Like that.
Thank you. Okay, that's okay. It's good to let it out because you need to let it out because when you cry, you let out some toxins, okay?
Yeah, and I'm not allowed in the sun, and that really bothers me.
What happens if you go out in the sun?
I get worse.
It gets worse?
Yes.
Okay.
And I love being outside.
Okay. So, Jean, let me see what's gentle for you. Okay. So, if you talk to her, then it's too painful for you. Is that right?
Yeah.
But I need to teach you this, Jean. We all have an emotional field that is outside of our physical body that most of us cannot see. The majority of us cannot see it, okay? Now, when we don't express our emotions, what happens is that it gets stored in our emotional field, right?
Okay.
And the more we don't do that, eventually, that emotional field, it gets full. And if you keep doing that, the emotional field bursts open.
Okay, that makes sense.
So now you're not in control of your emotional health or physical health because they are intertwined, or your spiritual health for that matter. Once your emotional field is ruptured, which it is for sure because you haven't been expressing yourself for 1.5 years at least, it's long enough that your emotional energy field is not healthy. It's not sealed. So what happens now is that any energy, good or bad, can come into your emotional body as well as your spiritual and physical body. It could be very negative energy. It could be very angry energy from other people. And you'll feel really heavy and tired. You won't even know why. Okay, and so I think that you've been so vulnerable as a result of your energy field not being healthy.
That makes sense.
Is you're overwhelmed and your body's just screaming like help, and only it can't communicate English, but like for someone like me, understand. I'm just explaining to you what's going on. So that's why I said that. you know, like I never force anyone to do anything, but I share with you my wisdom and my knowledge and what I know about energy work that I've walked my talk with and helped my clients with. I myself, like I haven't gone through something in a grieving situation with a twin. I don't have a twin, right? I know all you know is that you have a very, very special, close relationship. I do know that much. But I do understand the heart, the emotions, the spiritual aspects, like, because I am very in tune with, you know, some dimensions outside of here. So I can see the densities in a person's field, and intuitively, like a lot of what I say, it channels through. I usually tell you what you need to hear. And my words, they are very, I am very in tune with the person I'm working, and I customize how I talk and what I do with them. Right now, you really need to hear that about the emotional field because not many people know about that, right? And in your case, you really need to baby steps talk to your sister. I know it's painful, but you're going to make yourself way worse if you don't. It's already really, so bad right now. Your body can't take it anymore. You know, you don't want to do that. And your sister wouldn't want that for you, Jean.
No, I know.
Right? Like I'm talking to you for a reason now. It's time, right? Like, if you just, you know, feel in your heart, your sister. Let me try to see how she is. Louise. He's kind of good. Is she pretty no nonsense, your sister?
Yes.
She says, tell her like it is. She says, tell her like it is.
Yeah.
Because I asked her,
Yes.
right, like, you know, like, do you want me to share, you know, like, I was just checking in with her, like, is it okay what I'm telling you? And she said, yeah, tell her like it is. I got this, like, no nonsense kind of energy from her. And how are you doing, Louise? I'm doing just fine. Like she says, just tell her like it is. That's what she said. Tell her I'm right by her left, behind her. So she's talking to me on my left side, and she's kind of, she
On
can
my
like,
left.
yeah, mine and yours. So like while she's communicating to me, like from the back, like on a diagonal for me, like here, she
Yeah.
she's saying that she can be there on your side too.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel the presence now that I'm speaking about her even more. Like she's becoming more solid beside me. Like it was just more of a mist light. Now I feel her presence even more because she's knows that I can talk to you. And so, Louise, what do you want me to tell your
She was
sister?
on my left when we were born.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
she says, haha. Louise, um, what's the most important thing you need to tell your sister now? That she loves you. Um, and stop being so stubborn, she says.
Mm-hmm.
Um, whatever you need to express, get it out, so that we can fix the energy field, like that lady says. That's what she said.
Trouble expressing myself a lot.
Blessing
Because
yourself?
yes, because we used to speak for each other.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so when we had a conversation, I'd say some things, she'd say some things, but it was like identical to another person.
Okay.
Um,
It was very in sync.
yes, and I have trouble because I like to interrupt because I couldn't speak or express myself that well.
With someone else or
With someone else. She could express herself a lot better than I could.
she says it's time to learn. That's what she said. So your lower hands are looser, you said?
Yes.
Okay. So is there still pain in your hands though?
Not right now, no.
Okay. Um, So we're gonna find out in a couple days because the energy takes at least 48 hours to settle. Um, so I'm gonna follow up with you in like 3 days to see if it has remained as it is now, or even a little bit better, hopefully. But there's a chance we need to condition it so that it stays that way, or it's fine and then it'll stay like that, right? Because depending on how long it's been like that, how long has it been? A year and a half? Or wait a minute.
It's been yeah, about a year and a half.
Year and a half? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna see in a few days. You know, how are you doing there?
Okay.
I worked on the inner index and the thumb, the tips of your fingers, under the nails. Let me just visit the ligament area. Do I need to visit the ligament area? Yes. Do I need to visit tendons? No. Ligaments? Muscles? Do I need to visit muscles? No. Ligaments for some reason. Okay. Mobilize, neutralize, eliminate any stagnant energy, entities, and the ligaments in the emotional field. Is it in the emotional field? Yes. Okay. Lots in the emotional field. Under the nails. Eliminate any stressors under the nails. True. Return the fingertips and the nails to its normal shape, size, and position. True. Return the index fingers and the thumb area to its natural, normal shape and size. True. Return the palms to its natural shape, size, and position. True. Return the arteries in the hands to its natural shape, size, and position. True. Return the blood flow to its natural state of optimum health in her hands. True. Return the skin in her hands to its natural shape, size, and position. True. Return her skin to its natural health in her hands. True. Is the emotional field in her hands clear, clean, and pure? Return the emotional field of her hands to their natural state of optimum health. Return the aura around her hands to its natural state of optimum health. Clear any stagnant energies and entities. True. Are we clear her aura field in her hands? No. Where? Please show me the stressors in the aura in her hands. In her left hand. Is her right as well? No, just her left hand. Please show me with her left hand. Mobilize, neutralize, eliminate the stressor in her left hand in her aura field. Going straight up and then turning 90 degrees backwards. It's about a foot up and then bending backwards. Please reshape her aura. Please realign the energy in her aura. So it's balanced and not defragmented. True. Return the health of her aura in her left hand to its natural optimum state of health. Correct the misalignment in her left hand in the aura. True. Are we complete in the aura in her left hand? No. What do we need to know? Mobilize, neutralize, eliminate any misalignments in the aura in her left hand. Realignment in her left hand in the aura. True. Alignment in her left hand in the aura. True. Got it. Are we clear in her hands? Yes. Okay. Your hands are clear. Your eyes. Are we clear in her eyelids? No. Do I need to know her aura? Emotional field? Is that clear? Yes. Her aura field? No. Okay, show me where the stressors are in her eyelids, please. Thank you. Are they in both? Yes. Which one do you want me to start with? Her left. Okay, please show me the stressors. How many are there to survive? Near her eyelashes. Okay. How far do they go out? They don't. They're jiggled. They're intensified. Okay. Mobilize, neutralize, eliminate the stressors in Jean's left eyelid, where there's jagged energy that is intensified near her eyelashes. Please remove the stressors in Jean's eyelids and aura. These stressors need to be balanced, true. Balance in the eyelids of Jean. Balance in Jean's left eyelid and aura, true. Balance the energies in the aura of her left eyelid, true. Mobilize, neutralize, eliminate any old energy, foreign energies, any entities in the aura of her left eyelid. True. Are there any other stressors in her left eyelid? No. Let's move on to the right eye. Is the emotional field in her left eyelid clear? Mobilize, neutralize, eliminate any stagnant energy, negative energy, and entities in the emotional field of her left eyelid. Saint Germain, please take over. Ascended Master Saint Germain, please take over. Thank you. Please repair the emotional field in her left eyelid. Clear any stagnant energy, any residue remaining, foreign energies that do not belong to her, any emotions that are not hers, sent to ether. Any entities sent to ether, please and thank you. And clear, yes. Please repair the emotional field of her right eyelid. Remove any entities, any negative energies. Send to ether, refill with healing white light. Send your violet light from floor to her head, moving clockwise. Remove any impurities. Please show me any stressors in her aura in her right eyelid. Mobilize, neutralize, eliminate a stressor in her right eyelid, 3/4 to her right side, curling upwards and over. Alignment in her right eyelid, in her aura, true. Misalignment in her eyelid and aura, false. Send healing white light to aura in her right eyelid, true. Complete. Okay. How do your eyes feel now? Your eyelids, my dear?
Better.
Better. Okay. It's still moving around the energies. So again, in a few days, we're going to see how they are. Okay.
Okay.
Is it okay for her to cry? No, just wait. Okay. Yeah, just don't do anything that'll take too much energy for the next couple of days. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna leave it here for now, because that's a lot of work for you right now because your body's not used to it.
It is. I can feel it.
Okay, good. Are you happy with how our session went?
Yes.
What was the big win for, like, what was very important for you that you learned today or that you're really happy about? That I'd call a win.
Big cry.
Big cry? Okay, good. Okay. And then that it was safe to do that because I helped you while you did it, right? Okay.
Yes.
That's going to help you a lot. Okay. Are your eyes okay now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. And just try to drink purified water, like make sure your water is filtered. I try to do that ongoing, but is your water filtered?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'll touch base with you by Friday.
Okay.
Just to see how you're doing. Meanwhile, we'll revisit your eyes, your lower back, and your hands. Right? Is that all we did today? Yeah. Yeah, because it was very thorough with your hands, very thorough with your eyelids, and then I did your back as well. So just revisit those 3 things, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So how are you feeling right now? Are you
Okay.
okay? Are you surprised that there's some improvement, or?
I liked it.
Okay, good.
I was surprised.
Okay. And so you feel a little bit. Your energy is a little bit better, actually. Good.
Good.
Okay, because you look a little bit lighter, literally.
Without being in the sun, and it's just been.
Just be patient. Be patient. We'll get there. You just have to be patient.
Okay.
Okay. You're in good hands. But we have to do it a little by little because your body can only take so much at a time.
I agree on that.
Because it's been a long time, and as I help you release more emotions, we have to do both. I'll help you release some emotions. Like some of it's through energy work, and some of it you'll have to do a little bit on your own. Yeah, but it'll be gentle, and then eventually, your body the energy will be a lot healthier, so that we can work, so that you'll heal faster. Okay, but it's going to be take a little while though.
I understand that.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let you go. It was good connecting with you, Kate, and thanks for
thank you.
your trust and sharing. The teamwork, basically. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Have a good day.
All right, goodbye.
Okay. Bye.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.